Good morning, student. Welcome to our math lesson. Year 2, Term 2. The topic is about fill the bucket. And we are going to use Learner's Book page 52 and our notebook. Let's read our learning objective. Learners will be able to improve their estimation and begin to visualize the volume of 1 liter and half a liter. Gain further practice in estimating and developing their knowledge and understanding of half a liter and 1 liter. Improve in their calculation skills and will come to realize that it is better to measure in 1 liter than half a liter, as this will make it easier to calculate the volume of liquid in a container. That is our learning objective. Here we have capacity. In our previous lesson, we talk about capacity and we say capacity is amount of water that can be filled in the object. Is amount of water that can be filled in a glass or an object. And also we say we measure capacity in liters and milliliters. Measure capacity in liters and milliliters. Yesterday we saw that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliter. And 1 liter is the same as 2 halves liter is the same as 4 quarters liters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarters liters is equal to 1,000 milliliter. 1 liter is the same as 2 halves liter, also the same as 4 quarter liters. That is 1 liter. We have half a liter. A half a liter is equal to 2 quarters. Half a liter is equal to 2 quarters, also is the same as 500 milliliters. Half a liter is the same as 2 quarter liter. Is the same as 2 quarter liter. And also is the same as 500 milliliters. We have 6 quarters liters. 6 quarter liter is the same as 1.5 liter and also is the same as 1,000 milliliter plus 500 milliliters. Is the same as 1,000 milliliters plus 500 milliliters. Look, let's move to the next. We have milliliters, ml. You have 1 liter here. Half of 1 liter is 500 milliliter. A half of 1 liter is 500 milliliters. Let's see here, we have activity here. 100 milliliter. How many cups are needed to fill the container? How many cups are needed to fill the container? As you can see, we have 600 milliliters. 600 milliliters and we have 100 milliliters. So we need to have 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 100 milliliters. So is equal to 600 milliliters. So we need to put 6 cups. We need to put 6 cups inside. So it's the same as 100 milliliters times 6. which is equal to 600, because 6 cups, we need to put 6 cups to reach 600 milliliters. 600 milliliters. That is how we calculate that. Let's move to the next one. How many cups are needed to fill the container? So we have 200, 400, 600 milliliters, 800 milliliters. The way we did the first one, we are going to do the same in the second one. So we have the cup of 100 milliliters, so it's 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters. It is 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters plus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100 milliliters plus 100 milliliters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is equals to 800 milliliters, which is the same as, we have the cup here of 100 milliliters times 8. So we put 8 cups to get 800 milliliters. 8 cups to get 800 is equals to 800 milliliters. Let's move to the next. So here we are converting liters to milliliters, converting liters to milliliter. We say 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So we have 1,000 milliliters is the same as 1 milliliter. We have 500 milliliters. This is a half a liter. So a half a liter is, we need to divide 1,000 into 2 because it's half a liter. So we are now changing to liters. When you're changing to liters, you need to take 1,000, you divide by 500. So the 10, this 10, the first 0 will go, we have 1, 2. 1,000 it has 3 zeros, and 500 it has 2 zeros. So 1, 2. This 2 is going with 1,000. Let me write here. Is going to be 1,000. We are going to divide. We divide by 500. So these 2 zeros, I'll put in red, is going to go with the 2 zeros and to remain with 5. So we are going to write 5.0. That's why we get 5.0 here. So here again, you're going to take 1,000. We are going to divide by 250. So we have 1 0 here is going with the first 0. And we have 1, 2. 1, 2. We have 1, 2. So 1, 2.0. We have 2 remaining. So we are going to count 2 numbers and then we put a point. So here also we have 1,000. We divide by, it's better for me to put a division sign. So it will be us to understand. I'll put a division sign. We have a division sign. Okay, here. just copy and then I'll paste here. So we have 1000 divided by 100. So this the first two zeros, the first two zeros let's put the first two zeros is going with the first two zeros here, and one zero remaining, so you're going to put 1.0 1.0. Let's move down. We are going to change into liters, so also we are going to divide into, let me put a division sign, divide by 1000. So these zeros, the zeros will go with the other zero. So we are going to have 1 liter. Here again, you are going to divide by 1000. To make it to, so these 3 zeros is going out. So we have 3 0 out. We need to go to the other side, have 3 0 out too. So we are going to have 2 liters. Next, we divide by 1000. So we are going to have the 3 0 also the other side. So we are going to remain with 3. So we are going to have 3 liters. Here we need to divide by 1000. We need to divide by 1000. So here is going to be divide by, here we are going to take 1000 divide by 500. So we are going to take the first two zeros and the first two zeros here. So in this side we have 0, so it's going to be 0.5 on the other side. 0.5. 0.5 liter, that is a half a liter. We have 250. We are going to take 1000 divide by 250. So we have 1 0 on this side. You have 1 0 on that side. We are going to take 1 0 on this side. So this side we have remained with 2 zeros. We have count 1, 2. 2 steps and then we put point. 2 steps. So you have 0.25. So here we have 100, 1000 divided by 100. So we have 2 zeros this side. You're going to put 2 0 in this side and 2 0 on the other side. Is remaining with 1. This 1, we are going to put only 1 point here because one number. So 1 is going to be 0.1 liter. 0.1 liter. Let's move down. Going to move to the next. Here milliliters, liters, and milliliters, and later we have liters. 3,500 milliliters is equals to 3 liters and 500 milliliters. That is 3.5. 2,500 milliliters is the same as 3 liters and 500 ml, milliliters. 500 milliliters, which is the same as 2.5 liters. 2.5 liters. We have 4 liters and 300 milliliters. It's going to be 4,300. 4,300 milliliters. 4,300 milliliters into liters is going to be 4.3 liters. 4.3 liters. We have 6,200 milliliters. We are going to have 6 liters and 200 milliliters. 200 milliliters. 200 milliliters is the same as 6.2 liters. 6.2 liters. So we have 5.4 liters. So it's 5 liters. 5 liters and 400 milliliters. 400 liters. So in milliliters, we are going to have 5,400 milliliters. Going to have 5,400 milliliters. Look here, we have 8.8 liters is 8 liters and 800 milliliters. 800 milliliters. So it's going to be 8,800 milliliters. 800 milliliters. Let's move down. Okay, we have 2,090. So we have 2 liters and 90 milliliters. 2 and 90 milliliters is the same as 2 liters, 2.09 liters. 9 liters. The last one we have is 4 liters and 60 milliliters is the same as 4.06 liters. 0.6 liters. We have 5 liters and 40 milliliters, so it's going to be 5.04 liters. So in milliliters is going to 5,040 milliliters and 40 milliliters. That is converting into milliliters. Next we have here 1 liter is equal to 1.75 pints. 1 liter is equal to 1.75 pints. 4.5 liter is equal to 1 gallon. 25 milliliters is equal to 1 tablespoon. How many pints are there in 2 liters? How many pints are there in 2 liters? If this 1 liter is equal to 175, so we are going to have how many pints are there in 2 liters? So it's going to be 1.75 pints plus 1.75 pints which is equals to 5 plus 5 is equals to 0, is equal to 10. Write 0, carry 1. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14 plus 1 is equal to 15. We are going to write 5, carry 1 to the other side. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 that we carried over is 3. So we have 3.5 or 3.50 pint. So 3.5 pints, which is the same as, is equals to 2 liters, or you can say 2 times 1.75 . Okay, or is the same as 1.75 pints, which is equals to 3.50. So it's the same as pints. So this is it. Look at this. How many liters are there in 2 gallons? How many liters are there in 2 gallons? In 2 gallons. 4.5 liters is equal to 1 gallon. So if you want to get 2 gallons, you're going to say 4.5 plus 4.5 liters is equals to 9. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. You carry over 1. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. So we have 9 gallons. You have 9 gallons. That is how we do it. Next, let's move to this is our learner's book. We are going to use learner's book. Learner's book, page 52. Simons used a liter jug to pour water. This is a liter jug to pour water into bucket A. Judith used a half-a-liter jug to pour water into the bucket B. This is Judith, is half-a-liter. Seymour needed 4 jugs of water to fill his bucket. 4 to fill the bucket A. Judith needs 8 jugs of water to fill her bucket. 8 jugs to fill the bucket B. Let's move. Seymour, we have Seymour and we have Judith. What if Seymour used the small jug? If Seymour used the small jug, he's going to have 8 jugs to fill his bucket. He will use 8 jugs to fill. He will use 8 jugs to fill his bucket. We'll use 8 jugs to fill his bucket. To fill his bucket, he will use 8 jugs to fill his bucket. And the other, what if Judith used this large jug? What would her label say? First, she will need 4 jugs of water to fill her jug, to fill her bucket, not jug, to fill her bucket. She will need to fill her bucket. So what would her label say? Her label will say 4 jugs, and his label will say 8 jugs. This shows that we have 1 liter jug and we have a half-a-liter jug, and 2 halves is equal to 1 liter. 2 halves is equal to 1 liter. How did you know? The question is how. I'll put my answers in red so we can differentiate the answers. How did you know? How did you know? This is because small jug is half a liter and a big jug is 1 liter. 1 liter. So I'm going to put my answer into red. So how many different ways could they do that? How many different ways could they do that? Find many different ways as you can. So by letting Simon and Judy to fill 1 bucket together, let's say by letting Judy I'll say by letting Seymour and Judith fill the bucket together. by letting one bucket together to fill one first. One bucket together. This is going to be like, for example, 1 liter, that is for Simon, plus 1 liter plus 1 liter plus half a liter plus 2 half liters, a liter, which is the same as 1. We have 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, 4 liter, 5. This is 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, 4 liters. So this is going to be 4 jugs. If it's for 4 jugs, which is the same as 4 jugs, or 1, this is 4 liters, 4 liters, or 4 jugs. Okay, also we can do as half a liter plus half a liter plus half a liter I'll erase this one, is the same, or 4, same as 4 jugs, or trying to mix them up. Let me just separate them. Or they're going to say half a liter plus half a liter plus half a liter plus half a liter. So half, this is 1 liter, 2 liters plus half a liter plus half a liter. So we have, this is 1 liter here, we have 2 liters here, we have 3 liters here, plus 1 liter plus 1 liter, which is equals to also 4 jugs, or which is equals to 1, 2, 3, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 half a liter and 1 liter. We have 6 half liter, 6 half liter, and 1 liter. And also this one we have 3 liters and 2 half liters. 3 liters and 2 half liters. I'll put my answer into red. That's how I've done it. This is how we do page 52, our learner's book, page 52. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.